friends, welcome back to my channel, Sassy. I'm here to do season 2 of 90 Day Fiance the other way. I think we're going to have a pretty good batch of participants, friends. I mean, just this episode alone, I was like, I'm going to have a good time with some of them. I'm going to have a real good time with some of them. Now, before I even get started into the review, to my new subscribers, welcome. Okay, welcome to the family. If you have not subscribed, but I know you're watching, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. See, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by my birthday. My birthday is August the 13th, and we are not too far from that goal. Hey, y'all. So anyway, I appreciate y'all. Let's get into this review, child. All right, first, let's talk about Brittany and Yazon. Okay, now Brittany, I believe she lives in Florida. She's 28 years old, and we see Brittany on the side of the road shaking that groove thing. She says that she wants to be a rapper. She even spit a couple of bars. I didn't bother to write them down, but she spit a couple of bars. I was like, okay, Meg Thee Stallion, you got some competition. So, we have Brittany. A little background with Brittany. Brittany has been married before, okay? She married a Haitian, okay? He wasn't very good to her. She says that he was controlling. All right, and his butt got deported back. Okay, he got deported. Now, in the middle of her rap career, her booty shaking career, she done met Yazon. Okay, Yazon, he's from Jordan. He is Muslim. He has his mechanical engineering degree, but he works at his dad's fish market. That's neither here nor there. But something is telling me. See, my spidey sense is something's not quite right here. I don't know what it is. I'm sure the detectives of the internet are going to find out. But something's not quite right with Yazoo. I don't know. You got a mechanical engineer. You work at your dad's fish market. Let's move on. So, her sister, who lives in Chicago, Yazon's sister, who lives in Chicago, they were neighbors. One lived up, one lived down, and just so happened that that's how Brittany and Yazon met. You know, she seen Yazon on FaceTime and was like, okay, who is this cutie? Who is this? I need to know who he is. So they got to talking. She done flew over there to Jordan. They've only known each other for a couple of months. Is that how it was? And a week with her being there, he says, in a week with her being there, he proposes. And she said yes. That's the way love goes. Come on, hey! That's the way love goes. Put down below who sings that in the name of the song. So, they done got together. Everything is great, you know. She's talking about how she wants to spend the rest of her life with Yazoo. So, she's there. She's talking to her father. And she's at dinner and she says, listen here. While you over here eating your salmon that I may say y'all would look quite dry. And those carrots. I said, where's the sauce to go on the salmon? You couldn't even put no butter sauce on the salmon? Honey, you just letting your daddy just eat that salmon dry. Honey, it looked pretty dry. No. But, you know, I will taste it. So, she drops a bombshell. She said, Daddy, you know I'm in love with Yazon. Okay? So, I'm just going to pack up my whole life, everything I know about this life, and I am going to move over to Jordan and be with my Muslim man. Oh, did I forget to mention that she's not going to convert? Now she's going to pack her life up, move to Jordan, marry a Muslim man, and everything that comes with that. All the traditions, everything that comes with marrying a Muslim man. But she says that she ain't converting. She ain't with it. Okay? She says she is an American woman and she's going to go over there. She ain't going to, abide by their rules. Brittany. So, of course, her dad was like, no. So, you mean to tell me you're going to drop this bombshell on me now? When you leaving, Gay? And so she said, in a week. He said, you got to be kidding me. Absolutely not. But, of course, we know she's going to, end up over there. But see, before she could take her rap career, her booty bump, okay, over to Jordan, she has a little secret. So, y'all remember when I told y'all she was married before to some Haitian man and he got deported? Well, they never got a divorce. Brittany, the rap star, said that she forgot that she was married. Baby! She said that this guy wasn't nothing but a piece of trash, okay? He was the bottom of the barrel. He didn't love me. He was controlling. So, hey, when he was out of my life, hey, I just forgot it. Out of sight, out of mind. I done forgot that I was even married. But see, the thing about it is that she told this man, Yazan, the one that she loves so much, the one that she wants to pack up her whole life, move over to Jordan. She told him that she was divorced. His parents know too. Okay. She said that she thought before she, marries Yazan, that she would be divorced. Okay? Because see, Yazan's parents is like, y'all get married, y'all get married, y'all get married, y'all get married. Yazan's parents is all for them to get married. They want them to get married quick, fast, and in a hurry. So now she's scrambling to try to get a divorce. Honey, that woman she was talking to was like, now listen here. This is a little bit complicated. First of all, y'all are still married. Second of all, he done got deported and he's fighting the divorce. He don't want to sign any type of papers. So they got to hunt him down in Haiti. Brittany says, she also says that, honey, before she met Yazan, she liked the old rich men. She said that she dated a man 84, 85, 86 years old. What in the Anna Nicole going on here, Brittany? What is going on? You up there dating these old men for their money and honey, no. Ooh. I think I'm going to like Brittany and Yazan. Brittany is going to give me everything I need this season. I truly believe that. Let's move on. All right, let's talk about Kenneth and Armando. Cute couple. Kenneth, he's 57 years old. He has 4 children and a grandchild. I think he says that he's in real estate. And, hey, he's looking for love. And he found it, child, with Armando. I think Armando is in his early 30s. Now, Kenneth, he's from Florida. And he was originally from Ohio. And, of course, he comes from a very traditional background. And he said when he was 19, he went to Florida. He knew something was different about him. But, honey, when he went to that first gay club, honey, those closet doors busted open. It's a raining man. Hey, hallelujah. It's a raining man. Hey. Oh, yes, honey. He said he was home at 19. So he was nervous about telling his traditional parents that lived in Ohio. He didn't know what they would think about that. His mom was very, very Catholic. So of course he thought that, they would not be for his lifestyle. So he wrote this 8-page letter And his mom called him and said, honey, it's okay. You are our son. We love you. We accept you. Don't even worry about it. Honey, he got to crying and I was like, so sweet. So sweet. How sweet is that, y'all? How sweet is that your parents said, you're okay. We got you. Just the sweetest thing. So he was like, okay, my parents are good with it. It's time. He says that he always wanted children. He wanted to be a father, but he ain't sleeping with no woman. He is not going to insert his penis inside a woman. So hey, there's ways. So he got one of his homegirls and he said, listen here. You mind carrying the child for me? And she was like, sure. He was like, I ain't sleeping with you. She was like, don't worry about that. I don't want to sleep with you. So he said, medical. That's how I got my children. He said, I didn't tap that. Medical. So he had a son, and then he had triplets, 3 girls. And he looked like he is such a great father. Don't he look like a great father? He looked like he's a great father. They love him. Oh, it was just so sweet. Now let's talk about Armando. Armando, he's 30-some years old. He has a daughter. He was in a relationship with a woman. He was married to a woman. And poor thing, she died in a car wreck. Now his parents is opposite. His parents are not as open as Kenneth's parents. His parents is very anti-gay. Okay. And Armando's having a hard time, accepting that. But hey, he's going to have to tell them because Kenneth is like a week and a half from coming over there and moving. Okay. Now, Armando told his family that the reason why it's all these people and all these cameras is because we're doing a documentary about Mexico. I said, Armando, honey, it's time for you to bust out that closet. It's raining men. Hey, hallelujah. It's raining men. Hey, oh yes. Bust on now, honey. So, time is getting closer, and so he knows that he's going to have to, talk to his family. So he talks to his sister, which I thought was so sweet. A great conversation. And he tells her, he was like, listen, I know you know that I'm gay. Okay. Now, a couple of years ago, you said some very terrible things to me. You disowned me. You hurt my feelings. That broke my heart. But I'm here to tell you I'm gay. That's not going to change. I done fell in love with the man, and he's on his way over here, honey. I'm going to move 4 hours away from you, honey. When I tell you his sister child, she was having a time. And she says, you are my brother. I love you. You are my daughter's, father. I mean, your daughter is like my daughter. We are so close. Our kids are so close. And this is just breaking my heart. I hate to hear that you are moving away from the family. I don't like it, but I will accept it. I was like, so sweet. I love that conversation. And, they hugged and, it was just a really sweet moment. So now Armando is going to have to tell his parents that Kenneth is coming over, and not only that is that he's moving 4 hours away. Child, Armando. But we have Kenneth, who is having his own conversation with his daughter. His daughter lives with him, and the daughter has a grandchild, and the daughter's having a hard time. She says, there has not been a day that has went by that I haven't, been there with you. You have been there for, your grandchild. He is, in your life. And so the daughter is just crying, and she said that she just going to miss him, and he says that, he's going to miss her. The daughter said that she feels like that he's, leaving them, abandoning them, and, he oh my God, it just was just such a sad, sweet, conversation. Very nice. It was a really sweet conversation. I enjoyed that. But honey, what about his funds? Well, he done sold his house. He sold he's going to Mexico. And he says that him and Armando are just going to, find a place to live and just go on from there. He knows that he's going to have to find a job eventually, but what he got from selling the home will, help them along the way. I like Kenneth and I like Armando. I see right now, I want them to last. I just really want them to last. What y'all think? Let's move on. Lord, let's talk about Ariel. That's what we gonna call her. Oh, honey. Oh, she's 28 years old. She lives in New Jersey. Okay. She's a traveler. She has been a traveler her whole life. I think she said that when she turned 18, she said, bye, Mom, Dad, I'm going to go to Argentina. And she did. She went to Argentina and she thought that she found the man of her dreams. They ended up getting married. They were together 10 years. But guess what, y'all? It didn't work out. It did not work out. Okay, she said she was young, she was dumb, and she rushed into this whole marriage business. She rushed into it. Okay, but she was like, you know what? I'm devastated. I'm heartbroken. I can't deal with it anymore. Let me go ahead and book this cheap flight to Ethiopia. Bang, bang. She said that she found a flight for $14.99 to Ethiopia. She said that she seen this good-looking man, and she said something about, don't I know you from somewhere? And she said it worked, honey. He was like, we can get to know each other. Now, his name is Benjamin. Okay, Benjamin. All right, but they call him Baby. Now, I will not be calling this man Baby, so I call him Benjamin. All right, so they had this, romance and this worldwide romance. Apparently, he's a dancer, a choreographer, all this type of stuff. His body is done. Okay, his body's right, y'all. His body's right. So they done fell in love. Now, 3 months into this relationship over there in that cheap flight, Ethiopia, she gets pregnant. She's known Benjamin for all of 3 months. And now she's pregnant. Now, her mom and dad seem like very sweet people. Her dad is a cardiologist. In fact, that's where she works part-time. In her dad's office, she's a freelance writer. And of course, they're concerned. Here is a girl who is packing up her whole life and moving to Ethiopia. And she's pregnant. 3 months. So she's in her yoga class for pregnant women. So she's telling the pregnant women was like, oh, wow. Oh my God. Wow, are you serious? Oh my God. Inside they saying, girl, now I know now, you done lost your mind. But on the outside, they're like, wow, oh, wow, that is going to be an experience. Wowza. And she's calm, ain't she? She cool with it. I mean, she's saying yes, she's a little bit scared, but hey, she's a free spirit. It is what it is. So she goes to the doctor with her mom. And so the doctor, honey, bless his heart, honey, his eyes was going 100 miles an hour, honey. He found out that she was going to Ethiopia. He was like a typewriter. He was like, don't come at me, y'all. Don't come at me, y'all. Don't do it. This is all for laughs and giggles. But what he just... Child, honey, that just shook him. He was like, you doing what now? And so the mother is like, listen, we're very concerned. Okay, I'm a nurse. Her father's a doctor. So we know what complications can occur even here in the United States. But we also know what complications can occur. She's over in Ethiopia. Now, we know that their medical facilities are not comparable to ours. And that's all we're saying. And honey, the typewriter doctor, honey, he was like, now listen here, there's not really too much I can say about So here's all. All was like, yes, you're right. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm going to Ethiopia, and there's just a chance that, I'm just gonna have to take me and my baby, but, I'm just gonna be okay. I mean, she's just chilling. Not a care in the world. Hey, look at Elizabeth. Y'all remember when she had big baby David in that damn haunted hospital over there in Russia? Honey, big baby David came out to be 15 pounds. He just came out eating. What do you think this baby gonna come out doing, child? That baby gonna be 25 pounds. Hey, baby. But she says that, hey, she is going to be with her man, and she's going to Ethiopia, and she's going to have her child there. Lord be with her. Lord be with her. All right, let's move. Last and least, honey, let's talk about geriatric Jenny and Samantha. Y'all know the story of Jenny, but if not, let's just do a quick background that Jenny and Samantha was in the last season. All right, she is 62 years old, but she look like she 82. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all moisturize y'all's face, when you put creams, lotion, oils, whatever, you put on y'all's face, make sure you hit that neck. See, the neck is part of your face. See, you have to do this motion. You have to do this motion. See, you don't want to have Jenny's neck. Now, before I get started on Jenny, I don't care, okay? I take out pieces of lips. I do not discriminate when it comes to me to telling a hoe off, okay? And Jenny is right up there. I don't care if she is 62 looking like she 82. I don't discriminate, not even against the elderly. Especially ones who are foolish. And that's geriatric Jenny. Y'all see her wobble neck? Oh, wobble, 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 wobble. All those dents and crevices. I was like, no, you too old. You are literally too old to be looking like this. A fool. So let's get into it. So Jenny, she found love with Submit. She's 62. He's like 31 or some crap. Old enough to be his grandmother. His parents are younger than her. So she takes out everything in her life. She takes out her 401k. She takes out every bit of money she has. She picks up because she loves me. And she goes over there to India. But things didn't quite work out the way Jenny thought. Honey, he would go days leaving her there. He had to go back and stay with his parents. Meanwhile, she's sitting there all by her lonesome. Until one fatal day, she was sitting there. And there's a on the door. Who was at the door? It wasn't sensibility. It wasn't mindful. It wasn't intelligence. It was Submit's wife's father. Let me say that again. It was Submit's wife's father. Yes, friends, Submit was married for 2 years. Droopy neck Jenny. There's jiggle neck Jenny, honey. Sitting there looking like a fool on the stool, honey. Her face was not cracked, friends. Her face was shattered. She says, oh my God, it was the worst day of my life. How could he do this to me? Oh my God. He says that it was an arranged marriage. Okay. He says he couldn't find the words to tell Jenny that he was married. Even though he's been telling this 95-year-old woman with the jiggle neck and the crevice and the dents all up in it that he was married. So took her 93-year-old self, tucked her tail in between her legs and brought her butt back to America. What did she bring back with her other than embarrassment, foolishness, shame? She didn't bring back no money. Because guess what? She ain't got nothing. Her words, she is living with her daughter and her grandchild in the daughter's house. Honey, she ain't got a cat, dog, car, money, a pot to piss in. She has nothing because she thought that what Cement was telling her was the truth. Even though when they started out the relationship, Cement lied and said that he was another person. She was catfished, but she continued on with this relationship. She a whole fool. So, when they were saying their goodbyes, she thought, you know what? I'm never going to see this man again. We're never going to have a relationship again. Crying, stop flying. But she said she ain't going to waste all these years. I think they've been together for 8 years, 5 years. I don't know how long they've been together. A long time. So she says that she's going to give Cement another chance. She says that Cement is going to get a divorce. He's done talked to lawyers. He's drawing up papers. He is fighting for them, even though his parents don't like her. Jeannie says that Cement is fighting for their relationship. So what does she do? She says, hey, I ain't got anything. I done spent everything, all right? I done made a fool of myself before. Let's go for round 2. So she is going back over to India to live her life with Cement. Now, before she get over there, she talks to her daughter and her daughter's wife. And she was like, Mom, you know, this man is a liar. Look at what he did. Is there any type of paperwork, any proof that he is, you know, getting this divorce? Is there a paper trail? Do you think he's lying? And here's Jiggle Neck Jenny. What? Of course not. So she was like, so the daughter was like, listen, you're going to need to see some proof. And she was like, he's not lying. He's going through the divorce. And so the daughter and the daughter's wife said, listen, that's it. We tired of this, Mom. Okay? If he's lied to you this time, we're done. We are done. And so here's Jeannie. I understand her and her neck. Honey, her neck was talking before Jeannie was opening up her mouth. If you don't get you some oil of Olay, it's too late for that. It's too late for the oil of Olay, child. So, she is FaceTiming Cement. Okay? And they're having a conversation about her, you know, coming over. And so she was talking about the divorce. And here he is, you know, talking about that he had to make a payment. He's making the second payment. A bunch of foolishness, smoke and mirrors. And here's Jiggle Neck Jenny. Jenny comes talking about, no. That's not what you told me. You told me that you should be divorced in a couple of months. Well, idiot Jenny, he can tell you whatever. And you're going to believe it with your simple self. So, she says, your parents home? I want to talk to your parents, even though his parents can't stand her. His parents can't stand her. So he was like, honey, he got all parched, honey. He got his drink, and he was like, honey, he was thirsty. All right? So he was like, oh, sure. Let me get up. So he gets up, walks around the corner. What y'all think he did when he got up and walked around that corner? 1001, 1002, 1003, 1000. Okay, let me go back over here and lie to this girl. All right. Okay, that's enough time. Let me go back over here and lie to her. So he sits down and says, listen, my parents don't want to talk to you. Now, friends, wouldn't that be a red flag to normal people? If I was sitting across from my man that I done spent my whole life savings over, that I done found out he was married for 2 years, and you think I'm going to listen to anything he's saying? You a liar. But here's Jiggle Neck Jenny. So they don't want to talk to me? They don't want to talk to me? Oh, okay. Well, you know, only thing I can hope for is they'll come around. He's fighting for us. So he's talking to his friends, and he tells them that, you know, his father-in-law said, listen, if you want out of this divorce, you need to give me $20,000. His parents paid $10,000. So he has to come up with $10,000 to get out this divorce. And Jeannie is on her way over there. His parents don't even know this. His friends are saying, listen, you know that family is very important there. This woman is 110 years old. You're supposed to have a family. You ain't going to be having no kids with that woman. And so Submit was like, listen, we ain't having no kids. We don't want no kids. They was like, what? You don't want any children? They are basically telling him, you a hot mess, she a hot mess, and this just ain't gonna work out. This is not gonna work out. But hey, Submit said that Jeannie is the woman for him. He wants to marry her. Jeannie said that Submit is the man for her. He fighting for their love. And that's that on that. Child, honey, I'm gonna have so much fun with Jiggle Net Jeannie. I don't know what to do. I'm busted. That's it, friends. That's it. What did y'all think of this episode? Alright? Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until tomorrow, friends, with part 2 of 90 Day Fiance before the 90. Bye!